What is up, everyone? I hope you're doing well. My name is Andre, also known as @theTrailTrek on Instagram. First off, I thank you guys for clicking on this video. The support on YouTube has been crazy lately, and I really want to keep that going. Today, I'm bringing a different type of video, not an install, a review, but more of an experience. This past weekend, I was at Xpdn1 with Milestar tires. Super cool new event that Milestar tires is kind of getting going, and I was fortunate enough to be invited to it. So this experience, if you will, we had a little casualty on the trail. Our trailing arm actually yeeted, as I say, but we learned a lot. So in this video, I really want to go over the beginning of Xpdn1, you know, when I was recording, when everything was fine, just talk about my experience itself. I want to talk about how the casualty happened, what we did to fix it, what I fixed it with here at home finally, and just kind of share everything with you. I thank you guys for watching. Really excited for this. Xpdn1 was awesome. Like I said, this is the T made by Garbage Dream in Pomona. Again, if you guys have any questions, comment them down below. Enjoy this video. Stay safe.
Got that note already. Thank you. We're gonna take off shortly. Everybody's gassed up, right? We're gonna.
So we had the driver's meeting bright and early. From there, we headed off to the beginning of the Mojave Road, which is why you could see Mojave. Anyway, that being said, we weren't able to do Mojave Road, but we started on it. Here in this shot, I'm chasing I'm Not JK, which is a super dope LJ, sorry, on 40s. It was a super dope ride to the first stop, and here's that. What is up, everyone? I hope your day is going well. So I had recorded an intro already, but I didn't focus it. So anyway, we are already on the road. You guys saw the driver's meeting. We go like all the way out there somewhere, but I'm not gonna focus in on that. Anyway, right now we are still in Nevada. We'll be going to Oakland, Arizona tonight. We're gonna be all over Nevada, Arizona. We'll end back up in Nevada. It's gonna be a big circle. We're supposed to do the Mojave Road, but we couldn't do it, so now we are doing this, and the car's been handling really well, so stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy this series. This is Milestar Xpdn1. Super excited to be here, and here we go. So like I said, we started in Mojave Road, but then we actually took a right more into really Nevada, if you will, closer to the Arizona side of things. Again, I was following this LJ, which was handling like crazy, but again, the Ironman kit was really doing what I needed it to do, as well as my Milestar ATRs. That being said, this little section was taking us to Christmas Pass in Arizona / Nevada area, which is a really cool road. I mean, all that area out there is awesome, so really enjoyed riding it. So we have made our first stop. We're here at Christmas Tree Pass here in Nevada somewhere, Arizona. Middle of nowhere, as you guys can see, but the rig looking good. But just wanted to update you guys. It's handling really well. As you guys saw some of the GoPro footage, Ironman ATS has been handling, so I have the ATRs, ATS, ATR, but really happy with it. Did this little setup on the GoPro here. I don't know if you guys could see, kind of. So we'll be recording that thing pretty much the whole day, and really just getting footage. So it's been good so far. It's been a great time, and we'll see where else it takes us. Xpdn1, here we are. So this road and view you're seeing is actually Christmas Tree Pass going to Laughlin area. There's some really cool petroglyphs, which we're going to get to right now, but the scenery on this road is amazing. Definitely will have to go back. So we have made another stop. We're going to go see some petroglyphs now. This is kind of the situation we have. There's a bunch of rigs out here. But yeah, so supposedly there's some petroglyphs, sorry, down there, so we're gonna go check those out right now. That being said, car's been handling great. So later I'll talk a little bit about what Xpdn1 is. I'll talk about, you know, what Milestar's been doing for CUVs and all that, but let's just enjoy. So here we go. And the GoPro footage has been killer, so definitely excited to see all that. But anyway, here we go. So we made it to the petroglyphs. I'd say it was like a 5-minute hike, but let's go up here and show you guys what these things look like. Thankfully I don't have my super zoom lens, but There you go, right there. So yeah, it's awesome. I don't know how old these things are or anything like that, but it's really cool to see history in the middle of nowhere. So we're somewhere in Nevada right now, kind of around Lake Mead, in between Lake Mead and Laughlin. So yeah, it's awesome to be out here. Trip has been so good so far. So far so good, if you will. I'm really excited for what is to come. We'll see how Oatman is, and yeah, it's been a great time. So hope you guys are enjoying this. Stay safe. So you guys can see this is a view here. It's kind of zoomed in, but it's awesome to see the detail.
We know what you do for a living.
So anyway, we've made it to Davis Dam here in Bullhead City / Laughlin, in the middle somewhere. But regardless, it's been a great time. We've done about 50 miles just today, and we still got more to go. This is Lake Mojave out here. Again, the rig is still doing great. Nothing is broken yet, thankfully.
Got him!
But it's been a great time. So definitely, we should be getting to camp soon, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. And yeah, Xpdn1 has been a great time. So much more of these to come. And later today, I want to do a quick spiel about what it is and how you guys can get involved. So anyway, here's everything. You guys could see all the rigs. They go on forever. Anyway, thanks for watching.
So this you're seeing here is actually a road going to some mines outside of the Laughlin Bullhead area. The rig was handling amazing on these obstacles. I did have to do some adjusting on certain ones, you know, kind of test a certain line, come back, but at the end it handled super well. I want to show you guys this view, especially to show you what it can handle. You know, it's kind of hard to visualize what it really looks like, but you guys can see what it is and what the car can do. So enjoy it. So as you guys can see, I'm giving the vehicle in front of me a lot of space. It's just safe, good practice to do on a trail. You never know what's going to happen. That being said, all that throttling I'm doing is kind of power braking through those obstacles, kind of allowing me to get the torque I need to get up. And that's why you hear so much revving. But again, these obstacles don't look really hard, but they actually are with all the weight and the
So, you guys, I don't know if you saw the GoPro footage already, but it looks awesome. We went up this trail here, and it was it tested me for sure. We made it up easily. We had like one adjustment. I had to adjust the passenger. Obviously, once the ATR is just grabbed, that was it, but I'm really happy with it. I mean, I'm keeping up with legends like this one over here. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the car's been performing. Don't sleep on it, man, but seriously, we'll see how that GoPro footage looks. Stay tuned.
So this is where it gets good. So after we left those mines, or shafts if you will, we started heading out to get closer to Oatman, Arizona, which is where we were going to camp for the night. That being said, we actually took a little route that was going to bypass the main actual paved road to get us closer to Oatman. And that is where this happened. So I didn't really vlog too much in this area, but there is a lot of video and GoPro footage from other people kind of showing what the trail looked like and why I couldn't get up, how I got up, and what finally happened. So anyway, let me walk you guys through that section and let's get into it. So we finally got to that bypass area, and as you can see, this is 11th JKU in front of me, and he's on 40s, and he is flexing the hell out of his Fox suspension. So I'm like, bro, what's gonna happen? Anyway, I got through these obstacles, you know, with the teeter-totter, got through it perfectly, but then I look to my left, and I see the hill. I got called on the radio, and they say, hey, Andre, think you can handle this? And of course, myself, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I could do it, no problem. Well, I start looking at the trucks and Jeeps going up, and they're in 4 low, and I'm like, hey, I don't have a low transfer case. What am I going to do? Obviously, this is in my head. I'm not saying anything, but yeah, I'm watching, and I'm like, what's going on? Regardless, watch and see what happens. So now we get to the hill. This view, it actually looks as close to steep as it actually looks in person because these videos do not do it justice. So I put pedal to the metal, as they say, give it as much speed as I can going down this little dip up into the hill, and I hit this section where I just can't make it. I was right there, super close. So I actually tried this 3 times until my friend I'm Not JK pulled me out and got me through that hill, and I'm going to show you guys how that looked and how easy it was getting up when you're getting pulled by a JL on 40s. So now I'm Not JK is actually pulling me up. My problem was that I was giving it too much gas and I was trying to not let him do all the work, but in reality he was the one that should have been doing all the work, and that was my fault. And that's why there's a section in this clip where I actually have to stop and kind of stretch out the rope again because I was going to run over it and tangle it, and we don't want that. But anyway, finally got up to the top of the hill, which is super cool to get saved for the first time ever. But yeah, it was a good experience, learned a lot. Here comes the good stuff, check it out. So this little section here is actually, once we got to the top of the hill, I was disconnected and they kind of let me do my own thing going down. That being said, I put on my Xpdn, put on first gear, and I took it down really slowly. The car handled perfectly on the way down, no issues there. I was really happy with it. And then things got interesting. This is where it gets good. So this last section of the trail is where it got super difficult for me, at least. The trail got super chunky. It had a bunch of articulation, staircases on one side and a cliff on the other. You know, it just wasn't the best situation for my vehicle. I do believe that a lighter all-wheel drive vehicle with a lot more ground clearance can make it. Ground clearance at the end was the reason why the trailing arm bent. It completely just caught on a rock. That being said, I found the limitation of the Crosstrek. I found it in this section of the trail, and that's why we made the decision to hook it up to the JL and keep going. So next, I want to show you guys a little bit as to how we fixed the actual trailing arm and what we did. So we finally got to the top, or the end of the trail finally, and we started assessing the situation. So as we started seeing, if you're looking here at the trailing arm, this thing was completely an L, and we actually were able to get it at least flat, as flat as we could, and then we took a 10 mil wrench and held it down with these 8.8 class bolts. Funny part is that these holes were already there from OEM. It's just crazy. We just enlarged them, put them here, and they're ready to go. But that being said, we drove this all the way from Arizona to California like this, completely loaded up, and it held. So I want to show you guys a quick video of how we put it back into place, and the famous Martin Castro, and how happy he was putting it back with the 10 mil wrench. Check it.
What if you put it on yonder rock and beat down on it?
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well. We are here near Oatman, Arizona. It's about 7, 8 in the morning. You can see the rig with the tent and everything. So yesterday was an interesting day. The lower control arm on the rig completely bent. We had to do some on-trail fixes. I'll be showing you guys a little bit of that. But thankfully we were able to get back to camp, and then from here I'll be packing up and I'll be going back home to California today. The rest of the group is going to be going on to the Hualapai Mountains and all that, but just got to be safe. So yeah, it's a bummer that happened, but it's part of this. So life goes on, as they say. Thankfully I'm okay, everyone's okay, that's all that matters. But slept really well, tried something different, so it was really good. Anyway, just wanted to update you guys. kind of finish off this vlog. It's supposed to be more, but that's life. Anyway, thank you guys, and we'll see what is up. Be safe.
So as you guys saw, we made it to camp that night. We camped just outside of Overland, Arizona, which, by the way, if you haven't been to Overland, Arizona yet, definitely make a trip there. It's a very interesting place. As you guys see in the video, I was a bit bummed, but that's because I learned a lot that day. Thankfully, I was able to make it back to California. That next Monday, I was able to throw on the Megan Racing trailing arms. There really isn't a lot of options for upgraded trailing arms for Crosstreks, and that's why these actually are from an Impreza, but the subframe is identical and they fit perfectly. I was really happy with the build quality, as you guys can see. They are blue, but I mean, that's something that is just part of the game, if you will. You gotta roll with the punches and put on what you can. That being said, you know, my thoughts in general are really that the car handled really well at the end of the day. It's not meant to do what we do with them, and just the fact that we were in places that some Jeeps on 40s were at was crazy to me. So I'm really happy that I was able to experience that. That being said, I want to thank everyone for the support. It's been a really cool trip, or it was a really cool trip, I should say. I mean, huge shout out to Martin Castro, Vern from Four Wheeler, Venture the Wild, Rob. I'm blanking right now because I'm so tired. Mac Guthrie, I'm Not JK, Lemon's JKU, Pro Eagle, amazing guys at Pro Eagle, Milestar Tires, Garbage Dream, just everyone. I could go on for hours. It's amazing how much support I had out there, and I really thank you guys for all that. That being said, I thank you for watching this video. If you have any comments, questions, whatever it may be, comment them down below. I really want to hear you guys' feedback. Like, dislike, whatever you want to do. That being said, don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day and be safe.